I'm very excited to show this off. I'm going to show how to build a funnel using one of the templates that we're providing through Leadstack. So there's going to be a couple of different episodes to this. So here in this first episode, I'm going to show you changing text, images, colors, and links on the funnel. And then in the next episode, I'm going to show you how to set up the domain name. After that, we're going to do an episode on editing, removing, and adding new sections. Then I'm going to show you how to add and remove products. And then finally, I'm going to show you how to embed anything that you might want to embed in the website. If you're a virtual tour creator, you're going to want to embed virtual tours. For videography, it's going to be videos, and so on. So let's get right into this. To access these funnel templates, on the left-hand side, go to Sites over here, and then make sure you are in the Funnel tab. So our template funnel is this one right here, CP Local 360 funnel. And we are always updating this funnel, making it better. So what I've done is I've sort of created a fake brand to rebrand this funnel as an example of what it might look like whenever you're rebranding this funnel. So it's called Virtual Ventures. It's a completely made up company, and they do 360 degree tours. So just a little logo here, little description of what the company does. We provide immersive 3D and 360 virtual tours for real estate, hotels, venues, and other spaces based in Miami and servicing clients across South Florida. So this is completely made up. So go ahead and we're going to drop into editing the funnel. So I like to edit in a new tab personally. All right, so you can see that currently this funnel is CloudPano themed. So the first thing I want to do is just change around some of this text and images and just get it looking a little bit like virtual ventures, you know? So first of all, I want to get my colors matching up, looking good with this. So I'm going to change all of these background colors to white, actually. Yeah. But see, now we can't see the logo. So I'm going to drop this logo into there as well. I have just made this in Canva. And in Canva, if you use Canva for your logo, which is the easiest way to do it if you're just getting started, you can do a clear background on these. Right here, clear background, transparent background, and save that. And I just want to save this current page. There we go. And now it's going to have to be cropped a little bit. So all right, so we can drag a selection around this, and then we should be able to export that selection. There we go. Oh, there we go. There's a little crop button. Okay. Yep, so that worked, and then we can export that. And just Virtual Ventures logo. Perfect. All right, and let's upload that. So to upload it, click on the image, and then you can scroll down on general settings here and upload a file. So this is how you upload files. And we're gonna go find that logo. So Virtual Ventures logo. There we go. And then double click it once it's in. See, now it has showed up here. But the problem is it's a little bit too small. So you can come into width right here, and we're gonna try 200 pixels. Yeah, it's a little bigger. Let's try 300 pixels. Okay, that's a good size. I think 250 might be perfect though. 250 pixels. There we go. That looks nice. And I see a little issue here where this phone number is off center. So, oh, it's not off center. It's just that the text is the wrong color. So if I select this phone number up here, scroll down to color, I can change the color of that text. Let's just do black. And then sometimes you have to try other text colors. Like maybe it's bold text color in this case. There we go. So now we can see that text. And the phone number lights up blue. Let's say I want to change that phone number. I can highlight it. Click this, highlight it, and then since it's a link, you click this link button right here. Okay. So that links to a URL. Whenever you're putting a phone number on a website, it's actually a link where the beginning of the link is TEL:, and then the country code, and then the phone number. Now this is kind of interesting. It's pretty cool. You can open a link on your computer as a phone number. I mean, of course, this works a lot better if you're using a browser, or a mobile browser, I mean. But on some computers, if it's connected to your phone, like this Mac, for example, it works as well. So I'm going to change that to my phone number here. And then as you can see, the text needs to change as well. Oh, and I forgot my country code. +1. Okay. And then you need to change the text as well. 417 699 1659. And if you can see, that link didn't save. So just highlight it, link it, and then again TEL:, country code, and then phone number. Okay, there we go. So if I save that, make sure to always save your changes, right? And then preview it. I can click that, and my computer's asking me if I want to open FaceTime now to make that call. So it'll make that. All right. So yeah, that button works pretty well. It's pretty cool. And wow, this site, this is starting to look beautiful already. Yeah, the logo looks, it came out way better on the site than I thought. There we go. Cool. So scrolling down through here, we need to change some of this text, of course. So changing text is really easy. You just triple click and you can change it just like that. So this is Virtual Ventures, and I actually want that bold, so I'm going to highlight it all, and then okay, it's already bold, so we're good. Okay, and then you know, these text settings are kind of just like you would see in any text editor, but when it comes to H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6, those are your headings sizes. So H1 is the largest heading size, all the way down to H6, which if you see makes the size of the text much smaller. So you can kind of think about this as I would say an order of importance of content. Yeah. So your biggest heading is the most important stuff, and then all the way down to the least important stuff. We've already preset headings here. I just like to go over how that works. So I do have a little bit of information on my company right here, so I can just highlight it all, paste it into there. Very easy. And then the background image already kind of looks like it could be Miami. It might be. I don't know what city it is. So I'm just going to leave the background image like it is. Now, if I want to change any text colors or any headline colors, again, just highlight the headline, go to color, and see again, there's a different color option for bold text and normal text without any formatting. So this one is a bold headline, so I have to click bold, and then I can change the color of that. Same thing for buttons. Select the button, and then if you scroll up to the top, you can change the background color right here. So very easy. So that's about it for this first video. I've covered how to change the text on different elements, how to change colors, how to mess with links. I'm going to show off a couple of other link options here. So for example, for the buttons, if I want this button to open up a URL, for example, scroll down to the bottom after you click on it, and then link to. I can have it open a website URL if I would like. I can make it go to leadstack.ai, open a new tab. So that's how you change a button's URL, and I'm going to save that and preview it just to make sure it works. So now when I hit that button, it takes me to the leadstack.ai website. Alright, so that's changing button links, but make sure to have it set to open pop-up, of course. Oops. Alright, so now if I want to change an image here, so for example, I want to go to the About section here and change an image. First, of course, I need to find an image online. So there's a couple of different places I like to do that. Number one is unsplash.com. These are free, nice images. And then the other one is pexels.com. Pexels is fantastic as well, but I kind of prefer Unsplash. So I'm just going to look up virtual tour. And these are all completely free to use as long as you credit the photographer, of course. So what I can do is I can find one here that I like. Again, this fictional company is a virtual tour business based out of Miami. So maybe if I can find something based on that. Here, let's just do a picture of Miami for this first About picture. This one is really, really cool. So whenever you download an image to use on the site, if it's a smaller image like one of these, make sure to download it in small format if you can, because that's going to make your website load a lot faster in the long run if you're using smaller image formats. So we're going to go with small. And I can double click this image here, scroll down to image options, and then select an image with this button right here. Again, upload a file, and find out where that image is stored. Click on it, open it, and then once it's loaded in, you can double click it, and it'll just place the image right there. So that's all that I have right now for text, images, changing colors, and editing links. So in this next video, I'm going to show you how to set up the domain name.